Hey everybody, I'm Arglefump. This is the schedule for my book review channel for June 2025. I'm going to start with Nancy Wears Hats, which is a Nancy comic strip book, which came out last month. Also, I think came out last month, Graveyard Club number 2 by R.L. Stine. I read the first one, figured I'd read the second one. One of the main characters dies in book 1 and in book 2. I don't know how much longer this can keep going. Now they only have like 3 teenagers left to kill. On the 7th, Sweet Valley Twins 7 and 8. Or maybe the Sweet Valley Twins graphic novel, The New Girl. I still haven't read it yet. I know I was supposed to do that book review last month. Still haven't read it. So maybe I can get that done by the 7th. Who knows? Then on the 10th, the last 2 Nancy Drew Files books. And these are compilation books. So this is the first 3 books in the series. This is the next 3 books in the series. And then they did not continue. So these were both done in 2019. So 6 years ago at this point, they're probably never going to do a volume 3. Oh well. Oh well. More Encyclopedia Brown. This is a special 50th anniversary book. I think it contains 15 of the best cases ever. I would not agree that they are his best cases ever, but, well, you can watch my review to find out my complaints. And then bonus Encyclopedia Brown mysteries, because there were Encyclopedia Brown mysteries which appeared in random spin-off books, like, you know, there's a ton of Encyclopedia Brown spin-off books, like, oh, his trivia book, his book of wacky crimes, his book of wacky cars, and so on. So this just collects all the bonus. I think he wrote a bonus one for Boy's Life as well. So I tried to hunt down all the Encyclopedia Brown stories which appear outside of Encyclopedia Brown. Also, there's a special one, like in special editions of this book. I can barely see it. Which book is that? Oh, now I can't see it at all. Anyway, you'll get to see those 4 Encyclopedia Brown mysteries. Bonus ones that you probably haven't seen before. So, Edgar Allan Poe. Last month, I worked on an Edgar Allan Poe anthology called The Mysteries of Edgar Allan Poe. I did the annotations for it, so I did about 250 annotations. And so I decided just to redo my reviews for the Dupont trilogy. Because previously on this channel, I did reviews, but they were the face cam reviews with me just talking directly to the camera unscripted. But now these are all scripted. So now all my Edgar Allan Poe mystery reviews are scripted. Murders in the Rue Morgue, very good. Mystery of Marie Roget, good idea, actually not a very good story at all. And then Purloined Letter, probably the best of the bunch. It was really good, and they made it into an episode of Wishbone. I checked that out. It was really good. Probably because it's the one story in the trilogy that doesn't have to do with murder, so that's why they probably did the kid adaptation of it. And then the next 2, like, Wings of Fire books, so graphic novel number 5, and then books 1 through 5 are their own storyline, so I did a little compilation video, which is just graphic novels 1 through 5. Now, I've got another gap here in my schedule for the 22nd. I'm told there's a new Babysitter's Little Sister book coming out, so if it's a graphic novel, so if I can, I'm going to get it, I'm going to read it, I'm going to review it, and get it here on the 22nd. If not, then more Sweet Valley Twins, right? Sweet Valley Twins, yeah. On the 25th, I do have that 3rd Edgar Allan Poe story. I've also been commissioned to read the Inheritance games, which sounds interesting. I don't know if this is like Hunger Games or post-apocalyptic stuff, but sounds pretty interesting. Hopefully I'll like it better than that Cinderella book I read last month. And then the last Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney manga, that's going up along with a compilation video of all the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney mangas. So now I'm finished with the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney mangas. No idea what I'm going to be commissioned to read next. It's not like they made mangas for Apollo Justice. So here are the various books I read last month. Nightmare Before Christmas, Battle for the Pumpkin King, graphic novel. That's interesting. Simple, but still interesting. Classic Starts Voyages of Dr. Dolittle. So this is a very short review. It's mostly me complaining that they got the title of the book wrong, which is a huge mistake. Oh man, I'm so mad about that. And so when I saw that, I made this complaint video, which I usually don't do. I don't usually make complaint videos. Death and Taxes. I read more books from the Death and Taxes series. I'm just going to try to read all of them at this point. They're fun. It's great. I like the series, even if it, it's kind of dirty sometimes. Definitely not a series for kids. Pokemon Sword and Shield number 12. So that's the newest one in this manga series. And then American Girl Kit Mystery number 5. That would be... Oh, that's a weird one. Yeah... If you've read the second Nancy Drew book, The Haunted Staircase, think of that, but not as good. And you've got the story, not as good. Yeah. Oh well. And then some Arthur books. Arthur's Teacher Trouble, Arthur's Tooth, and Arthur and the True Francine. And then Call It Courage. So this was like one of those Newbery Award-winning books from the 40s that I was forced to read in 4th grade. I thought it was fun. Honestly, it's kind of funny rereading it now because it makes a big deal about Moana and Maui, the Polynesian gods. And those are like huge characters in the Disney movie Moana. I'm sure a lot of people are giggling when they read the book now. He's like, "Moana, save me!" And Mary McScary is a simple kids' picture book by R.L. Stine and Mark Brown, who did the Arthur books, about this girl. She keeps trying to scare her cousin. She can't do it, and at the very end, she thinks of a very clever way to scare her cousin. And that's it. I did not read a whole lot of books. I was very busy last month, so you might have noticed. Didn't really read anything from the 8th to the 20th. It was, not a very productive month for me last month. And guess what? It's summertime now. I'm going to be watching the kids more often, so it's probably not going to be a super productive summer for me either. Oh well. Again, I did spend a lot of the month working on this Edgar Allan Poe anthology, which was a lot of fun, but did also take a lot of time, because he just loved doing quotations in French and, referring to plays from the 1600s and 1700s, which required a fair amount of research to actually figure out what on earth is this guy referencing here.